our men, most men have egos. They have egos and they love for it to get stroked. I just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of women feel like, no, maybe I shouldn't blow his head up. I don't want him to be overly confident or conceited or something. I'm like, no, 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 no. You give it all. You give it all because someone else will. So go ahead and stroke that ego and let him feel like the best man alive in his home, because when you do that, when he steps out into the world, one, temptation, two,
Right?
on top of that, it brings out a confidence. So when the world is against him, he's like, well, my family knows who I am. My family sees me as Superman. So I don't care what the world has to say about me. And vice versa. When I know that my husband, loves me and is grateful for me, when I hear negative things or people from the past bringing up my past or whatever it may be, it does not affect you because you know that your spouse looks so highly to you. And once you have that security, is like you against is y'all two against the world.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing more secure than feeling like I have somebody that has my back to death. So, you can conquer and succeed in anything whenever something's coming your way because you know you have that person.
And side note to that is there is a book by Shanti Feldman called What Every Woman Needs to Know. And she did, you talk about neuroscience. She did a survey of men. Most men, one of their top fears is they feel like imposters. They feel like they're
Mm-hmm.
faking it. They feel like they don't have what it takes secretly, and they're trying to hide that from the world and show a confident face. So when you can build him up at home, like Jasmine was talking about, you're not giving him a big head. You're helping him compensate for that very real feeling that most men have, that are they enough? They don't, maybe they're not enough. Maybe they're not enough for you. Maybe they're not enough to succeed. So you're not blowing him up. You are helping him stand strong in that, because it's most men's greatest fear that they will be found out to be not enough.
Exactly. And that is the thing that leads men to like ex- is I don't know, reclude, like basically like step away and to just essentially tap out of the marriage. If you have if he thinks that you don't respect him and that you don't uh lift him up and lift his spirits, he's going to be a walking shell of a person, and that gives women free reign to do whatever they want. And I'm telling you, that just leads to your misery as a woman and the demise of your family. Because I've seen this, my dad used to say, I've seen this movie play out many times, and it all ends the same way. It all ends the same way once that starts happening. If a man becomes a shell of himself and he's, you know how you tap, like you're basically filling the piggy bank every day with gratitude, right? If you just said knock it over the table and said, we're not doing this, he's going to notice. And men, that, like, if you don't give him gratitude, if you don't give him words of affirmation, if you don't give him what he needs, trust and believe he will find it somewhere else. Trust. Okay. I've seen this play out way too many times. And this is something that I want women to understand. You are doing yourself a disservice when you don't respect, when you don't have gratitude for your husband, because he will find it in other places. Just saying. Okay.